Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends from which part of the world you are watching. And I can see Bulgaria is here, so I'm glad to see you here, everybody who came to continue this little model, or to build this little model. And so I hope you had a good week, working week probably, or holidays. So I'm glad that you joined me today. And I hope I finally will finish this part with white paint, because as you remember at the previous episode, I accidentally grabbed the model somewhere around the bowl, so during these 5 days I just slightly sanded and repainted that white layer. But what I'm seeing right now, I want to add a third layer of white paint, because let me show you why. Okay, because well, let me take this out, everything, so I will not break them. Actually, I can varnish probably these benches and flooring, because they are good, they are perfect, I like them, so just should be varnished. But on the model, especially at the starboard, yes, this is starboard, I can see this joint between two planks. It's not really visible, it's so white, we need probably to find proper angle. Oh, finally. You can see it right here, you see this? So I have to sand this part, just to level it, to make it flat, and repaint it one more time. Because more or less, larboard, it's okay. It is almost not visible, another layer of paint, it will be perfect. But starboard needs a slight sanding here. I'm trying to put it under the angle so it is visible, because it is white and it's very difficult to show you, probably under the shadow. So yeah, it's right here and little here, so mostly the most visible part this is. So let's sand it, varnish it, and I think that I can start sewing the sails. That's why you can see this huge box. This is my sewing machine, this is old Zinger. This is actually my husband's, and I like it very much because it has a pedal, so I can work with two hands around the needle, and it's very convenient, because my previous sewing machine was handle one, so I have to rotate the wheel with one hand, and I can operate with textile, with sail, only with one left hand. So this one is more convenient to work with. Okay, I can see that you have commented a lot, mostly good morning and greetings. So welcome to my channel, and let's continue working on this little model. So first probably I will use varnish, it is transparent, and then I will repaint this little model. But I can sand it first, so then I will clean all the dust, and I can varnish also my spars, like they are also turned good, so I don't want to add any additional layers. And then, let me take off this model from the stand. Usually I'm keeping all these small bits and pieces in the box, or something like plastic cups from something. It's very convenient, so they will not run away from me. So I have something like 320 and probably 400. This is this one probably 400, more smaller grades. So I will start with this one, and then we'll see. Probably I will use only Scotch Brite, like this one. Will try to catch the angle where you can see this, what I'm actually doing. Okay, it is a little visible, so I want to level it. It completely dried, so this is perfect. So probably that's why tomorrow I will not paint it at all, so I want to dry it completely again, because next probably I will draw the waterline and I can paint the bottom, or I can paint the deck, but for glue and masking tape better to dry the paint, so it will be crispy. It definitely will be dried. The paint, it is written 12 hours, but really even in dry workshop it takes 48 hours to dry completely. Probably I can take this one, bigger one. I'm using flat piece of scrap aluminum, so it's very convenient. You definitely can level this without making this wavy surfaces. And now it become more visible where I have sanded. Just some lines, gray lines. This is glue probably, or primer. And if I'm doing this, I will take this different sandpaper, and probably I can sand a little all surface from all that drops or something, or still sticking some grains from wood. And just polish it a little with a Scotch Brite. Oh, I can see here, this is the spot where it is still visible, some wood grains. Okay, how to... Oh, perfect. You see this like spot right here. So this is probably that spot where I haven't applied the double component putty. So this is only bare wood and paint. So I need to sand this spot also. The same actually right here on this side. Oh, it is visible. You see this such long spot? So I will sand it also. I'm sorry, I don't know Bulgarsky well, so I understand the topic, but I can't understand actually details. So if you have any questions, you can ask Krum and he can ask me. So as usually, I'm starting my build with absolutely empty table. We'll see what happened in the end of this stream. In 2 hours, I probably will have all my tools around this little model. And that's why probably I don't like painted models, especially wooden painted models. You have to primer it, sand it, primer one more time, sand it, then paint it, sand it, again paint it, and then again sand it, and so on and so on. Because if you want really to get that perfect surface, you have to do it. Paint, sand, paint, sand. It's not really visible. Just a little, I can see that gray primer under it. Okay. Just trust me, it is there. It's not so visible. Camera can't show you this everything on white background, so it's just very difficult to see. It will be visible when I apply green paint on the bottom. On this side it is more visible. You can see now this spot clearly. So this is that place where I just painted wood without any filler on top. And because these paints are water-based, so the wood can soak it and just poking out grains. So now everything should be good. Don't want to sand it too much. Yeah, you see on this side it is more visible. This is gray primer. This side it is less visible, more here. Boom. Oh, a little visible. But the most problematic part was here. This is edge where I have glued upper and lower planks. Yeah, and the best way to clean it from the dust, you can use soft cotton rag or just paper towel, or just blow it with an airbrush, just without paint, just air. Hello, Lida, you just deleted your comment. Okay, now it is almost perfect. I found something on the stern. Yeah, I can continue sending it forever probably. Just at some point I have to stop, paint, and that's it. Done. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just doing this directly into the mic. Okay, let's think that this now is perfect surface. This is a perfect surface for painting. Oh, again, my camera just decided to turn itself off. Give me a second. And this is something that I can't understand what is going on. I turned off all the limits like 10, 12, 20 or 30 seconds, so it shouldn't disconnect itself at all. It should work forever, especially from the power adapter, from DC adapter. But it is sometimes turning itself off. If somebody knows the secret, tell me what to do with the camera. So now I want to just a little, not even sand polish this sparse. Found the drop on it. We can sand a little, so it will become flat, and then we'll polish a little. Perfect. Also same here. This is probably paint just got. Oh, I probably need to repaint this one. I just send it to the wood. Okay, I will make a thin white layer, so I will not varnish it today. I will do it later together with the hole. For this flooring I will take even softer Scotch Brite, because it is already perfect, just a little to scare the planks with Scotch Brite. Oh, thank you. I will check. I just haven't checked yet since yesterday evening any my mails. So I will check it after this live stream. I'm glad that my winner contacted me. Yeah, it happened already. Second time somebody is participating or just putting his comment and just forgetting or just forgot to check or just forgot that he is participating. And this is the second kit when I'm looking for my winner among the other participants or super finalists, because my winner on the first play decided to disappear. And this has become already constant with 2 previous raffles. And I have to empty my shelves so I can search for new kits. I don't have so many shelves to store them, so I have to find winners. So I'm glad that I found my winner. And this will be just proper gift under the Christmas tree for you. And one more bench or seat. They are so perfect already that I don't have to even polish them. Okay, let's prepare everything for painting. I have somewhere needles. Just found them. I don't want to paint my cutting mat, so I will cover it. And of course I will hide my laptop. I will hide my microphone at the moment of painting. And I will cover my camera also. So I will keep my microphone right now on, but in the moment when I turn on my air compressor and will start varnishing and painting, I will turn off this microphone and will hide it. I will hide my phone also. Oh, and I need to cover my camera. Okay, now I think all the gear are protected. I never used this varnish before. So satin polyurethane varnish, Vallejo. Dries to touch in 1 hour. For application of 2 coats of varnish, we recommend an interval of 24 hours. You'll see I can apply 1 coat and then I can apply it together when it will be glued on the model, and I can apply on the model 2nd coat. It can be used directly with brush even, or an airbrush. Okay, they recommend needle size 0.4 millimeters. Mine is 0.35. Probably I have to dilute it, but I will try first without diluting it. Yeah, it can be cleaned with soap and water. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, I'm planning to start a group build after I finish this model, and I have few requests to wait for people just ordered these kits and they can't get it before Christmas, so most likely because of this holidays they can get it in the end of December or beginning of January. So in the moment when everybody who wants to participate texted me that they are ready, we can start it even parallel with this model, but probably it will be at the beginning of January. What is Discord? I don't know. So we were talking in previous issues, and I made a post on my community tab on the channel that for the next such live streams to choose a kit which we can build together. And just happened that a couple of months ago, or 2 months or 3 months ago, I published unboxing of the Sakonnet, oh no, it wasn't Sakonnet, it was Lobster Smack from Midwest Kit. It was for the raffle, I played it and already sent for the winner. It was with tools, paint, etc, etc. So I ordered the same one, just without tools because I have them already, and it is just perfect to learn, to discover new techniques. It is bigger than this DAYSAILER, a little bigger. And also somebody started texting me that model Shipbase has same model in same scale, so we decided that we can build this type of lobster smack together. So that's how we start collecting a group. So we can make also a group on the Facebook where everybody can share it. But I will build it like with such live streams, and everybody can follow me or build it together, and then we can share all the results on the Facebook. So let's try this. I can smell it, but I can't see it. Okay, let me hide my microphone, and then I will try it on my benches. I don't know if you can hear me now because I have microphone only on the laptop now. So I can comment something. Yes, I can see it. It's probably too thick for this needle. Or I have to delete it again. Okay, let me talk a little about the group build just in a moment when I will get back my microphone, because I'm not sure that you can hear me with this mic. But I decided to delete it because it's too thick for my needle. Oh, much better. Somebody got glue to it. Oh, good. Just saved the part. So in 1 hour we can touch it. Probably in the end of our live stream we can touch it. The only inconvenience is it is transparent, so I have to keep it under such an angle so I can see that shiny layer that it is growing. I don't want to overspray it. I have to clean it. I put a lot of varnish. I will repeat about group with microphone because I'm not sure if you can hear me clearly with microphone from the laptop. One more time, so I can use paint with actually washing it completely. Good job. Actually, before the stream, I mixed a little just regular white paint and paint thinner. Where is it? Oh. So this paint. With paint thinner 50-50, so we'll see how it works. This one just has thicker, not transparent layer, so let me add some more probably, because it is not enough, I think. So yes, sometimes I'm using just crafters paints. They are cheap. The only you have to buy is paint thinner. Oh, it's clogged. No, good. nothing is visible, of course. It's very difficult to show something white on white background, but let me try to do this, especially in the bow. Let me put one thing. Now it should be more visible. Okay, it is visible. Good. So all these spots which I have sanded, I need to paint. Good to see you here. So at the very beginning, this live stream was under the threat because my tripod just broke, and this here, lots of my stuff broke. 2 microphones. Now I need to buy a new tripod. I glued it on the masking tape, so it is holding the camera, and I hope that it will hold it to the end of this live stream. Just want to dry it a little and apply a thick layer of paint, but I don't want it to start making that like leaking drop or like tears. Okay, I just got back my microphone. I just will pour paint back and will add some airbrush cleaner, I will clean it later, just so it will not completely dry. Actually, I almost use it. Okay. Okay, while I'm washing a little my airbrush, I can repeat about the group build. So everybody who texted me that want to participate, they just ordered these kits, and especially people who are from Europe, it takes a little longer to get their parcels with this kit. So and also plus all these holidays, Christmas, New Year, so it will take longer. So probably we can start in the end of December, or more likely at the beginning of January. Then when everybody texted me that they are ready, we can start it. So probably we have to wait around months. Okay. Now I will leave it like this. It will not dry, and I will wash it after the stream, and we can start sewing sails now. I just haven't touched music. It is on the very low level. I just turned off the microphone. So the music, if it is too loud, I can turn it off because I can't hear it at all. This is just if I will turn it on so I can hear it, it will begin to create that stereo effect like from two different speakers. So I can't hear sound of music at all. You can see me while I'm preparing sewing machine. Oh, need to open my camera also. Now I can put back my microphone. Actually, before I will set up my sewing machine, I need to iron my sails. Actually, right now I have a fantastic question to Dr. Batchvarov. Since I'm not knowledgeable about this late period, about color of the sails, they are become such snow white later only. How it was in the period of these day sailors? Should be just a little whitish or brownish, so I can tint them. I'm not sure about such snow white color of the sails. Oh, for the group build, we were talking about lobster smock. Let me show you. It is somewhere here. Oh, the Muscongus Bay lobster smock. I made unboxing of the same kit, just with tools and paints, like 2 or more months ago. You can find this video with unboxing what inside this box. So we decided that this is not so expensive, so everybody can afford it, and we can build it together. So I will show everything online, like with this DAYSAILER, and then everybody who wants to share their result, I will create group on Facebook. So only participants of group build can enter that group in the Facebook to share their results and discuss mistakes or problems or different techniques, etc., etc. So if you want to join, so you can check it. What it is very similar to this DAYSAILER, just a little bigger, probably a little more details. So probably exactly the same techniques even, but we'll see. Scott, I hope you will contact me when you will get your kit. Oh, it's heavy. Don't want to iron on my cotton mat, so I prepare just a cotton blanket for this. So first I will iron it. Come on. So I hope everybody will get it to the end of December and we can start it from January 1st, for example, or when it will be the closest weekend. Okay, so the plan is for today, I will sew all these seams which are imitating the cloth, and when Dr. Batchvarov will answer about the color, or I will go and kick him upstairs and he will tell me something about traditions and colors of the sails for this period. Next time I can tint them, or if he will answer today, I can tint it today. So let's sew it. I have some yarn here, but it's too light. I will use something darker. Yes, I'm not using white. I need to adjust my camera also. I'm not using white yarn because it's difficult to tint like this while I'm adjusting this. Let me move my camera. And now I can't put lower my tripod because, as I said, I just have broke it down in the morning when I was adjusting everything for this live stream. So this is limit of my tripod. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Mario. Have you ordered kit with tools or just a model? So this is ivory probably color. Nothing about the color. Let me grab something darker. I even have some leftovers from Gutermann all-purpose. I believe this is polyester. What is the color? Color 797. So let me show you this is what I have. I have two colors of this, and this is what was here. This is more like ivory. This is the lightest one, but probably actually this is what I need now. Or darker. Oh, Dr. Batchvarov joined us. Probably you haven't heard my question about the color of the sails. Could they be yellowish or brownish, or they should be white snow or snow white color? Right now this is very difficult decision which yarn to choose. The thinnest one, of course, this is Gutermann, but it is so difficult to find. I found some like $8 or $9 per one such small coil, let's say, and it is like too much. I need scissors. Scissors! Oh, accidentally pressed it. This should be enough for my small sails. I can move this little video so you can see what I'm doing. Come on. Okay, I forgot how to put it properly. I believe it should be here. Something like this. Why it is not holding it? It should. Oh, it should be here. Aha. Finally, I remembered it. Oh, now it is working. Oh, good job. I need to put some on this spool, so I need to repeat this again. Yeah, I also decided that I will take only just a model. I have more than enough similar tools, but I will use very similar ones which are in the box. So we will be in the same conditions. Probably except the paint. I will use my airbrush. When I haven't before, I was using sprays mostly, or just was painting them with brushes. But when I have airbrush, so better to use it if you have it. Come on. Yeah, I probably should prepare it before the live stream, because now I need to do it on the broadcast. Which direction it will be? Come on! When I want to make it faster, it is not working. Why? Should be enough. Now I need to repeat this trick. Also, I'm using the thinnest needles for the sewing machine. Let me show it closer. So this is size. Never understood the sizes, what they mean, but this is the thinnest possible needles, and they are very soft. So it is only for sewing sails or very, very thin textiles. So this one, small but very interesting sail. I have to sew the seams, seams, like square ones. So first I will make probably this one, or I have to sew them Thinking about, probably no, I will make themes first. Perfect. And I'm using the smallest steps possible. So actually I can try it on the textile separately before the sails, and this will be correct decision. Oh, what happened? Why it jumped out and how it jumped out? Probably Dr. Batchvarov haven't seen my or haven't heard my message. He is using quiet mode on Facebook, on YouTube, so I will text him about the color of the sails. So what possible colors? Okay, I just sent him a message about the color of the sails. This is how I'm usually working. I'm texting him, he is answering me. Come on, open it. Okay, let's try this. I think somebody used it. This is not my thin needle at all. And it is not catching the lower yarn. What? What? Who was using it? Yeah, this is very thick needle. So I have actually the last my thin one. I will show you the difference. It literally makes huge holes in the textile. Probably it's not so visible. You see these holes? Like, especially these two. This is not good. And this is the difference. How thin this one and how thick just standard one. And that's why I prefer to try it on something before I will use it on the sails. Now I need to understand why it is not taking lower rope. Nope. Okay, what is going on? I will try bigger steps. No. Probably need to try readjust lower rope. Oh. So I don't have to tint my sails. How sad. I like to tint them. Okay, let me text the kit name. How to spell it? Muskangus Bay. So this is how it looks like. Let me try different directions. I did it. Bye. Oh, I remember it was a secret here. It does matter from the left or from the right side you will install the rope. In my old one it doesn't matter, but on this one it probably this is the issue. Let's try one more time. Good. Now I need to adjust it to the smoothest, the thinnest steps or the shortest steps. Perfect. I can show you what I adjusted here. This is the most difficult part to adjust properly everything. So there is a depth of field. So this is usual steps, huge, big one, and I just made very, very thin, very short. And then it was a proper decision to take a light rope. If I will make a sail light, I will leave them light color. Probably I can make a little bigger. It's 1 to 24 scale. Something like this. Now I think I'm ready to sew the sails. But I need to buy more needles also. This is the last one, and it can bend also. So I can make it a little darker so it will be more visible. Let's try. Yeah, and I'm always turning the textile only when the needle in the textile. So I will not move or shift it. Let me make it a little darker and I will move the screen. It is not visible behind it. Just shifted. It took me probably longer to adjust the sewing machine. Now I can sew it. The last few steps I'm usually just doing this manually, so I can create exactly that quantity of steps which I need. I'm still tempted a little to tint it just a little yellowish color. If it is cotton, it can't be snow white. Okay, my pile of kits just decided to fail because of these vibrations from the sewing machine. Yeah, this is what I'm doing right now with DAYSAILER. I just applied 2 coats of primer, just coat of primer, sanded, and again coat of primer. And this was just 3rd layer of white paint. I hope this is the last one. So next time I can just continue painting bottom, or I will paint the deck. I will think about it. I just ordered masking tape from Tamiya 2 weeks ago and it's still on its way, so probably it is somewhere coming from abroad, that's why it takes so long. And I don't know if it will arrive for the next weekend. I can start painting, for example, deck, because I have to use to masking tape properly edge of that rails from the deck. And yes, I prefer to use Tamiya masking tape. It is not peeling off the paint. It is very good sticky masking tape. Just perfect for miniatures. Oh, the sails. I'm usually tinting them with turpentine, bitumen varnish diluted with turpentine, but it's nothing about varnish, it's just filtrated bitumen, just the name bitumen varnish. And I'm diluting it to the desired color. So, would you like me to do this with the sails? Even if it is a little wrong, I just can make very, very slight shade. Also, it protects sails from the humidity. Or you can check my videos. What was the latest? Probably on video about Karak. It was Ragusian Karak when I was making sails. I showed this. I have 2 episodes or 3 episodes about the sails. Just type sails Ragusian Karak and you will get that video. I was tinting it quite intensively to almost brownish color. Oh, perfect. Amazon promised to be fast also with my masking tapes 2 weeks ago, and now they claim that it should arrive next Friday, so it will be 3 weeks. So we'll see how fast they are. Because it's just gifts period and they are constantly delayed with delivery. Now I will make perimeter and this one pre-sewed sail. What is going on? Just hit wrong spot. Probably I will go through. I'm afraid that I will create a mess. So one is ready. What I want to make, I want to put these parts from additional pieces of textile on top of it, so they will be like real ones. Both sails are on the same sheet. Yeah, mine was, but they just created two separate textiles. But they were on one. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, they were just on the model. So now let's do the same for the big one. We can start from here. Oh, I hope you like them. Sometimes more likely I'm repeating all my tricks, but just every time adding something new to them, so they can be different. Even all my videos about sails, you can find something different in them. Like Pinky Schooner, it was 1:24 scale, and I was imitating like overlapping of the textile. Tried that one first time in my life actually on that model, but it was scale in which I could do this. I was thinking about to do the same for this DAYSAILER, but this is so small and light model, I just don't want to make heavy sails on her. It should be light, like this. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, thank you. This is the easiest part in sewing sails, just to make this seams of imitation of these clothes. But the heaviest, the most difficult part will be with boat rope for these sails. It should be inside, not like for the old style sailing ships. So I'm still debating to insert the wire and to shape them with wire inside, and just in the corners I will put some ropes, or I will sew rope in it. Still thinking about it. I like this one specific because I can work with two hands, as I said. So I have that pedal, gas pedal, let's say. Because before I was using that manual one, and that one was really inconvenient. You have to rotate with your hand this wheel, and you have only left hand to control your sail. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that everything is good. I hope video is not glitching and the sound is good. I don't know if you could hear me during the airbrushing because I turned off my microphone and it was only from the laptop if you could hear it. And because I'm mostly doing some static work like sewing machine, I just put focus of my lens right in this spot, so it is not constantly changing its focal length. So everything is good, because usually I'm using autofocus, and with this lens it jumps because it is with very, very not deep, let's say, depth of field, because this is a micro lens, so I can show you very, very small details, but it can't hold focus constantly. Yeah, just during airbrushing it wasn't microphone, it was just my laptop, or microphone from the laptop. I was disconnecting my microphone, so I will not kill it with the dust from airbrush. Even Imbir decided to run away when I start airbrushing. He just opened the door and ran somewhere. I'm good that everything is good today. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I actually enjoy these live streams also, just because I can chat with you. Everybody can comment something. It's really fun to work, and some new challenge for me how to film and how to make it at live. One thing when you are filming and then editing videos, another when you have to do it on the camera and you have to show it and to do it. So I'm enjoying this very much so too. My pedal just ran away from me. Oh, much better. why it's so over a line drawn? Oh, because this is just your orientation, so you can sew the straight line and then you can just wash it. This is just pencil. I prepared these blanks or sails in previous episode. So it just makes your job easier when you just will be eyeballing it where to sew it. In the kit, manufacturers just offer you to draw it with pencil and that's it. So without even sewing them, I just prefer to have real seams. Then this sail I will iron. Usually I'm not ironing sails. So we'll see how it goes. And the second one is ready. So this is just first step. Tomorrow we need to sew all these additional parts. Again, I forgot to check what was the proper term in English for them. For tomorrow I will prepare myself. So with this I probably will finish today's video. So any questions about this issue? No, right now I'm not attaching anything on the sails, so I just imitated that cloth. Usually they were sewn from the separate long piece of textile, so I just imitate this. It's entire, in my case, just piece of cloth, and these seams, they're just imitating joints of these clothes. So tomorrow I will attach additional reinforcements in the corners for sheets, and what was also on the top corners. So we'll see, we'll check drawing also, and we'll attach additional pieces of textile on top of it, and I will check information about the sails, if they were really cotton, were they so white, or could they be a little yellowish. So because I'm just tempted to tint them just a little, just slight shade. So we'll discuss it with Dr. Batchvarov, who knows everything, and because of his knowledge I can't make mistake now. Let me change the screen so you can see me better. So I really like this. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow, and also bolt rope. This is for tomorrow. I'm thinking about that this will be so long video about 7 bolt ropes, so probably I will show you this on the small sail, and we'll take something like homework with main sail. This is a jib, and this bigger one, this is the main sail. So we'll see how it goes, but usually to sew the bolt rope takes hours. Thank you guys for coming today, for joining me with this adventure with this little boat. And I'm enjoying this because of the really live stream, and I can chat with you literally with 20 seconds delay, but almost live. Well, I'm glad that you can get some useful tips and tricks from here, so you can make bigger progress on your models. So I'm glad to hear that. So I'm doing exactly for this purpose all these videos and streams. Oh, it wasn't Santa Maria. You're probably talking about my Karak. It was just Ragusian Karak. But yeah, it is also very close to Santa Maria, just without the red crosses on the sails. I'm glad that you enjoyed this. My pleasure. Well, thank you so much for all these kind words. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much for supporting my channel, for joining me with this little build. And yeah, I have to start saving money for the new tripod, or Christmas is coming and Dr. Batchvarov hasn't chosen any gifts for me, so now you know what I need. I need a good new tripod. That was a tip. Yeah guys, see you tomorrow then, and have a nice day, or evening, or morning, depends in which part of the world you are. So see you tomorrow at the same time. So bye.